Come on, man.
Welcome back to the fire!
It really does. I mean, it's not possible.
Not pay
the price in the end.
I'm full of it.
Oh my gosh.
Cannon passes to
Come on, man! Whoa! Get it again! Get it back, grab that.
top possession there.
Come on, get that, get that. Oh! For the ball?
With it. Picked up by Kobe.
Come on.
Courthouse.
Not yet.
Yeah, I gotta find out when we gotta go to the courthouse. Quick.
Courthouse? Courthouse? Here we go.
Hello, this is Fort Mine. How you doing? Thanks.
Here's Cephalosha.
He said, where do you get me saying either? I'm working like this.
At the end of the first quarter,
What
what a blowout already in this one. It's the Thunder running away with
Did I tell you the
this
little story about the Mikey?
one. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter. When
It's a 3-0!
You got to tell her, but like that won't be long now.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far in the first quarter. As our second quarter gets underway.
I'd like to get me. Don't let him tell you no lies. He tells you lies. I said, I gotta work mine. Why? I said, I gotta work mine. Well, yeah, you gotta work mine.
Well,
I told him, I said, I got all the problems on my this morning. He said, how was your test? He said,
Oh, God.
well, we didn't have a test this morning. I said, okay, well, I guess we can have a test and we can talk about it. So I told him about my little incident. Then I went to talking to you and went to going on. I said, really? What'd you tell your mom? I said, you know, people around here are really acting like I got to work mine, baby. What do you mean? You got to work mine, baby? Yeah, I do. I said, okay, let me ask you a question. She said, what's that? I said, would you rather have a work mind go to heaven or have a sane mind go to hell? She said, oh, hell, I ain't never thought about it like that. She started laughing. She said, you do got a work mind. I said, I know I'm going to heaven, Bob. He said, now that guy's mad. He's crazy. She said, well, I guess another thing, you know. I've never actually heard it in life like that. I said, now what I'm going to do, and Cordell, he asked me a while ago, he said, Daddy, you know what today is? I said, oh, I sure do. No. I said, it's Christmas. He said, oh, hell, it ain't Christmas. I said, then I waited a minute. I said, no, wait a minute. It's 4th of July. Really? How the hell are you giving me 4th of July snow on the ground? We don't see no fireworks going up in the sky. And he said, he shut up and said, what? And then I said, oh, I'll tell you what it is. What? He said, it's Easter egg time. Oh, you daddy. I said, what? He said, I just can't wait. There go honey Easter egg. I said, a big old boy like you, that's for the little kid. Oh, they're going to sit over like you. Look at that little old big old boy with honey Easter egg. Oh, shut up. Well, Daddy, I can get money out of them Easter eggs. I said, yeah, Oh, yeah, you're not in for the eggs. You're not in for that. You're in for the dollar bill, huh? And everybody said, well, hell, we good people. We won't go Easter egg hunting. If you got money in them eggs, we're coming out. Oh, Jesus, we're coming out. I got old Willeen, too. I talked to her about 45 minutes an hour ago. So she calls me up. She talks to me a little bit. So I just thought I'd get a little deal going on with her, so I pitched to her a little. She goes, boy. You know, yeah, you're right. I ain't never had it like that. And everybody thinks, boy, are you going crazy today or something? I said, now I kind of got that feeling the Lord. I feel kind of holy today, you know. So she said, she stopped for a minute and she said, Well, beside the point, or beside everything, can I ask you a question? Could you do me a favor? And I said, She said, could you do me a favor? And I said, what would that favor be? And I said, let me guess. She said, no, I'll tell you. I said, okay, I won't guess it. And she said, have you got $4? I said, probably. I didn't think I could hear it. I said, oh, well, I'll take what you have. She said, well, I'm saying, Kevin, I'll give $4, give me back to you. I said, okay. She goes, oh, well, I'll give you that. I said, I ain't worried about $4. Oh, you're not? No. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll get my own cigarettes and you can give me a cigarette or two. You know what I mean. And she said, well, you're just a good old boy. I said, well, I don't know about that. I said, no, good old boys don't have warped minds. You know what I mean? Well, they do too. I can tell them a different story about you. Well, can you tell me about that old boy just walking that door? Yeah, he's a good old boy. How you figure he's a good old boy? Because he's got a warped mind? Well, that don't make him a good old boy. It makes him a bad boy. No, it makes him a good boy. Well, how does he just accept a warped mind? I bet he think he's accepting anything rankled or warped in heaven. No, he don't. He straightened you out along the way. He leveled you out on the way. So he said, you're taking a little trip, my friend. Where we going? He said, you're going home. I said, well, what about my warped mind? I'm going to straighten it out along the way. They said, where do you get all this at? They said, you better write that. Everybody said, I said, you think I'll write that? I'll write all this down. Well, I told Will, I said, I think I'll give me a paper and every little thing that I remember and everything I know in my mind, I'll write down. Well, how is somebody going to sit and read that? How many laughs are you going to hear? When I'm walking out that front door, how many laughs are going to be sitting in the background? So where'd that boy go that handed me those papers? I don't know. He went out that front door, but he didn't come back. Why? Didn't you just read that paper? What did he read? He's got a warped mind. Yeah. See, so I'm fixing to take this old warped mind here in a few days, and I'm fixing to go plant myself in a little church, and I'm fixing to go up there, and I'm fixing to put a surprise on them all. I'm fixing to make the congregation laugh like they've never laughed before. And I'm fixing to make them jump up and down, and I'm fixing to see what they got. Because, see, when I was younger, and I was with John, I had the fulfilled Holy Ghost every day of my life.
Somebody, it's going to be right.
I never batted an eye that I had the Holy Ghost in me. Each and every day of my life. No matter where I went, no matter what I did, I was so full of the Holy Ghost that you could see a spirit moving beside me. And oh, did I have fun? I had more fun than I've had today. And I thought, Lord, how come if one day you don't feel a thing, and then you wake up the next morning and you feel like, boy, you're on stepping high and you're the king. Woo! Woo! He said, well, you know, you asked me, my young man, and my doll, to take away the fear. And that's what you wanted, wasn't it? Or did you not?
No.
Well, that's what I'm going to give you because you asked for it. Mom, if you ask for it, you're simply going to get it. Oh, by all means, just be careful what you ask for. No. No. Because I said here earlier, and I looked at Cordell, and I said, Cordell, let me ask you a question. You're just a child. I said, yeah. And I said, well, I'm going to pass him by my, you're like me, right? He said, what do you mean, Daddy? You're a bad bear, right? I said, yeah. I said, you got a warped mind. He said, why? He said, well, if I got a warped mind, something wrong. I said, well, okay. And I said, you got a sane mind. Well, he said, Daddy, tell me, what is a sane mind? I said, well, son, a sane mind is one of them supposed to be on the balance, and you're not downhill, you're not uphill. He said, what does that mean? I said, how am I going to sit here all day and explain to you what a sane mind is? I don't know. But how does a warped mind go to heaven? I said, well, because he'll straighten you out along the way. So I said, how many times have you went out here in the sunlight on a hot summer day, and it had been 110, 20 degrees in the shade, and you said, oh, look over there at my records. What'd I do? There's my records. Oh my God, they look awful. What am I going to do? My records are warped. And you're going, oh my God, how am I going to straighten this out? And you get them records and you go in here and you boo-hoo and you baw-haw a little bit and you set them down. And, oh my God, that's my favorite record. I've had them for years. And I should have never left them outside and they got warped and they're, oh my God, they're never going to play again. Oh, really? But all means, one guy said, hey, how many warped records do you think I've had in my life? I said, well, I don't know. He said, I've had quite a few. I said, well, what'd you do? I said, did you throw them away? No. I straightened them out. I said, how'd you do? He said, how'd you do that? Well, he said, if you got a sane mind, he said, what you do, you got a warped mind. It only takes something flat to straighten the damn thing out. Does it? It only takes something flat to straighten it out. He still didn't understand. I said, Lord, I'm going too deep here. Now I got to figure out how to straighten this one out. Because I guess I just went ahead and talked too much. But really what got me here is when I said, now Cordell, if you were sitting there right now and the good Lord come to you and said, now I'm giving you just so much time, I want you to repent, I want you to forgive me because I'm taking you home. Would you go home and would you look at the Lord and say, well, I got a warped mind? No, I got a sane mind. I said, well, really? I said, you know what we said about the sane mind? Well, what did you say about the same mind? I said, same mind go to hell and the warped mind go to heaven. Oh, he said, I guess I got a warped mind then. Well, yeah. So I also thought about it like this. I said, well, over the years, me and you and Lawrence, Daddy old Lawrence, we all played records and we played 8 tracks and so we had our records and we remember getting some of them in the heat and we'd look at them and they get all warped. Now look what we did years ago, what we could have saved if we'd been smart enough to know what flat meant. Well, all you had to do is go right back out in the heat and lay something flat on top of it and let it heat it and then it straighten it right back out. It wouldn't melt it because you put a cloth on the bottom of it and set it flat. It would not hurt it. It would just level it back out. Everybody said, I never thought about that either. Well, but I have also, believe this or not, you can get a good feeling there when you go to some people said, oh yeah? Well, how many records do you think I've straightened in my life? I don't know. How many have you? And they say a lot. And I said, well, how'd you do it? And I said, pretty much the same way you just said. Oh, really? How'd I know that? And it just came to me. Well, I don't know how you know that, but I was doing that years ago. And when we used to just get mad and say, well, we'll go buy another one, we'll throw in the trash. So what do you do? Is that what we do when we get warped? We go to the trash? till we wait on a Monday morning on the track. There you go. All right. Then we simply don't go out here and stand at the front door saying, boy, when's the trash truck going to get out here? I've got to get rid of this warped mind. They'll go like, what are you talking about? Well, when you get warped, you simply go on the track, don't you? But think about it. There's never in the Bible that I know of we ever went to. The Lord says, the only way you're going to straighten out that warped mind is you're going in the trash. Well, it never said that. Well, who made your mind and who made your soul and who made your body? God did. Well, I'm not sending you to the trash can, my friend. You can send your own self to the trash can, but I didn't say I was. Well, yeah. So don't go and take yourself out into that public car and open the window and stick yourself in it and get bailed up. Because when you do, you're gone. So you didn't give me a chance to straighten out that warped mind. You let them warp you some more, didn't you? Oh, hell, when we opened the glass in the trash truck, boy, he was really warped. Well, how'd he walk and how'd he talk? Did he talk at all when he come out of him? No. He just looked like a humpback in the sideways and I don't know what all. He looked like a walking dead. Well, hell yeah, he does, because he was dead. You built up the old warped mind. And you hauled off and you didn't come back. No? And you guess where you was at? You was gone. But where'd you go? You went straight to hell, huh? Yeah, but, so what are you feeling now? A fire in my ass? That's what I feel. Does it hurt? Oh, no, it hurts. It hurts when it hurts, brother. You definitely know that. Wait. Even looking at the pictures that we looked on that TV, that was crippled. Never even said what I said today out of the whole entire life. And you're saying, where did this come from? The Lord said, well, you don't know where it come from? I did. I give it to you. Now, what I want you to do is keep living, keep going, keep praying to me, and keep a warped mind. And the more you tell them that they've got a warped mind, then you actually may, in life, get to somebody's head, in their mind, and you might make a balanced, sane person. You see what I'm saying? You might take away a warped mind, and God help you to make a straight mind. Or never thought about it that way either. Now, I'm going to tell you what I got, Willie. Now, I got a whole lot. Okay, what else I got? I want to find this guy. I said, let's go in the church. Lay down on the front pew, guys. You sit there and you think you're going forward and you're going for the Lord, right? Okay, in your mind, you think, oh, I've got it all. I've got it won over. I got the Lord in my mind. But do you really or do you don't? Okay. So, you hear some noises coming in the back door. So you look behind you and you look at a man that you've known for years. And you start thinking, boy, I've got it made. I got the Lord in me and I'm going forward and boy, I'm going to heaven. But you look back to the back and you look at the man that you've known for years and in your mind gets off the Lord. You look at the man and say, what's he doing here? Oh, well now he's going forward and he's going back. And you so much have the Lord all in you. Why do you turn around and look at that man behind you, you know, for years, and say, look, he ain't no good, he ain't worth it. Now, you might be looking at the man behind you going backwards, but you may say, that man's going backwards, I'm going forward. Now, here's the way it is. He's the one going forward, you're going backwards. Oh, yeah. Because I said, well, Willie, that makes sense, don't it? He said, well, and oh, yeah. And I said, what about the riding lawnmower? Now, if we've got to work mine, and we're going to go out and mow lawn, we don't want to go backwards, do we? She said, well, not unless you're setting forward and you're putting your go back. Okay, I said it like this. No. I said, I've got to work mine because when summer comes, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to face backwards and while the lawnmower's going forward. She said, well, why are you going backwards when you can go forward? I said, because I always thought I was going backwards when I knew the Lord was still taking me forward. She goes, now that makes sense too. I said, Lord, it's only one thing, and here's the thing we got to do. Are you smart enough to step backward, or are you smart enough to step forward? If you got a work mind, you step backwards, you look backwards. While the lawnmower's going forward, Jesus is still taking you forward, even though you got a work mind, you're looking backwards. And you all the time you're thinking, Lord, I don't got a chance. Lord, I don't think I'm going to make it. Lord, I think I'm going forward, but I think I'm going backwards. He said, no, I've been taking you forward all the way. How come you just now found that out? How come you were looking backwards and you weren't even in reverse? I had you in fourth gear.
I was taking a dog down.
And see, that makes sense. Everybody said, boy, I ain't never heard such thing. And I said, well, don't you guys know that when you get in a vehicle and you got a fourth gear or five feet, you got a first gear, you got a second gear, you got a third gear, you got a fourth gear, and a fifth gear. Yeah. But you know what the first gear does? What? It goes forward. Do you know what the R stands for? What? Reverse. You're going backwards. Now, if you was in a driveway and you wanted to go forward, why would you put it in reverse? Well, my mind's working. You get it? You get it? Okay. Well, I was sitting in my dog one day, and I wanted to go forward, right? But guess what? My mind's working. I put it in reverse and went backwards. Yeah, I sure did. Well, why is that little bastard going backwards when he can go forward? Well, he's backing over everybody. Why is that? Well, why would he do such that? Don't you gotta work, man. Well, you know what? You know what tomorrow is? I know. It's a number, take the tip of all. If you ever hear the words of what we always said? If there's another man, he ain't trying to do it. I wish he was trying to do it. Get it? But yo, did you ever wake up one morning? You was laying there on my own. Like it, and Monday, it didn't seem the same as it did yesterday. Are you? There's something in your mind today, buddy. It ain't never been there. So, I'll tell you what happened. I go in the store up there earlier, and then the little boy comes up behind me, and I said, I seen you. And he said, what was it? I said, you're the shadow. He drives a big old cab. And I said, yeah. And he got laughing. He said, I'm running down there. I said, well, guess what? And he said, wow. I said, you got a big old DC. Don't shit, I'm getting out of here. That was enough. Fuck, I learned you. That's a big company. Look at that. Don't you know my dad? Well, I don't know. And I said, when I looked at it, I said, Lawrence. Yeah. Huh? Oh, yeah, I said, he raised me from about 5 years old. I put a roof on my head till I was 18, 19 years old. Oh, really? I didn't know that. And then I told her what happened. Oh, my God. Did you mean they let them bloody phone back in the house? I said, they did. What's she going to do? Oh, my God, I will. I don't care what happens. We smack them. And they're going out and going down. Oh, that's guilty. See, you know he was well alert in life, talking to me on the 31st, and nothing more, and neck was perfect, everything was perfect, and healing like no man's business, and they... Because they thought that they were the actual kids, and lied, and then took him home and let him die. So when I called, and I said, you know, that's something kind of funny, I'm going to dial his number. So I dialed his number. And Dad, you would never believe his answer. Mindy. I said, what are you doing? He goes, is this Jim? I said, yeah. What are you doing? I said, you know this is Dad. Oh, yeah. What's that? I said, you're excited. Oh, yeah. Well, they already did, and I got word of it. She already was holding on the phone. She already sounded like bullshit. Her heart was about to blow out because she's scared of shit. No, I called her and made her tell me. Mindy. But I told her when she called me the first time, after I'd already got a hold of her, with me having to hunt this down, call me back and you let me know, because if you don't, I'm going to find out. I got you to call me back. Yeah. Well, they got to thinking, oh hell, he knows. Oh hell, he knows how long it's been. Oh hell, he knows we're here. Oh hell, he knows we're in Dad's garage. We know where he knows what's up. And I bet you he's already on the phone with the lawyer. He's already doing something. That's sure enough I was. I was all bringing her down. Oh, sorry. And then wasn't long, we decided to go there. But when we get there, they wasn't a soul there. I bet they knew I was coming. They grabbed that judge and got an old one out lock on him and ran. And I was we stuck around it. I know it. I'm sitting there with I missed it from bad and I can't hold what's the word of bad is? Are they coming out to hurt the young man? The young man would have come down. But you know what would have Hi. Yes, the son, and it's a civil matter. And he said, the only thing they're going to say is we can't touch him because it's a civil matter. So, you all figure out what you're going to do from here on, because we got to go. We can't arrest him because there's no name saying that we have orders to arrest him because he's simply the kid. So if you have him arrested and he goes down there and takes 10, 15, 20 minutes, he gets out and he starts to do the back papers, your ass is going to go down for about 20. So you best think about what you're doing if he says he's not allowed at that gate. They said, oh my God, what we're going to do? I said, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. They know now that it's coming. Now they're saying, oh, hell, we're going to have it. So they know when the funeral comes that I'm going and nobody's going and we're going to stop the time. I'm going to be ready to kill. They're not going to let me die. I hate it like that. And if he even has to write that name down, my name's going on top. And you want to watch them eyeballs when he said, of all the children that Mr. Axel had, one of the person that survived by him is Jimmy Bradbury. And they're going to say, oh my God. How'd he do that? Well, see, I'm going to make that happen. Because I'm going down to Brother Gene Jackson, me and Mike is tomorrow, and we're going to view him, and I'm going to be on the top of that. See, legally by law, they can't hold this out. That's against my will. That's against his will. So when I talked to Eddie last night, he knew Brother Gene. He said, I know Brother Gene Jackson. And I said, how many times did you went to his church, Eddie? Oh, yeah, many times. Right? Eddie asked me, he said, can I go? I said, yeah. He said, well, I'll meet you out there on the premises of the chimney. Well, we did. I said, come on out. I said, but let's make sure that everything's going to be all honey and lime before we get out the snow. But they might can't apply to them, but where'd you look at that? I bet it's already done. I bet it. They got nuggets up late. But see, the backhoe's going to have to stay there, I'll tell you why. So what they're going to do is, if there's snow in there, they're just going to reach in there with that bucket and pull all that snow out and clean it out. But I'm going to tell you what they got to do. The backhoe's got to sit there to drop that fault in there. And then that lid's going to be hanging off that truck. And then the left is going to be sitting over here and freeze your coffin. No water can get in. No. It's sealed. I was told my coffin, you'll be on this. Probably, I don't know, 5 years long. There's nothing in there but your hand. You couldn't break the signal wall. But we were talking about that last night about Bales, Michael, and Osterhouse. Now, Bill Osterhouse's brother was caught doing it. To go in there, and when all these wrecks would happen, and then bring in somebody for you guys to do now.
We'll play some more video right here in a second.
I didn't have a head back then, like that. Like you do with the room, see where they were doing their work. See, Mom and Dad had to walk in that night. I'll be dead. He's been dead for years. Osterhouse. Calvin. Or one of the Calvin, not Calvin Bales, but what's his first name? Oh shit, I can't remember his first name. No, it's Osterhouse. Now, Michael. Oh no, he's a Christian man. He goes to church every drummer. And he's the only one I know that's been straightforward to that place in. And when he brings his people in, he's well to this. But them old boys, they go get drunk. Boy, they didn't bomb them, they just do their thing. But what? Boy, he was in with a good reaction. I became a nice number. Cut! No more money than getting you out of there, bring it loaded up, bring it right on. I'll clean it up. Yeah, you clean it up, and your heart runs in. Yeah. Well, they gave him a choice in the matter when he went in. They said, oh my God. They have to stare and see him.
I understand.
They said he was grabbing his drawers and pulling them out. They said, you son of a bitch, you're going to turn over every amount of your money. This is how much money we're going to get from you, or we're calling the authorities. Do you know, he ended up giving them all that money, and he still got turned over to the authorities. They got every penny that he owned. Every penny that he made out of every dead body that went through there. And Eddie said that he did it on another place that I know. Yeah. So, you remember me telling you that I went to Cleveland one time?
None of that.
I was taking this on the out. The spirit was coming back and would look and whine and cry to her, sitting at the desk. Well, she said she was spirited and shit. It scared her like a big dog. That, she said, my 5 minutes like they're just alive. And I said, well, do you still see anything from a child or a dog? She goes, oh, yeah. She said, every day, every night, I can be sitting there late when I'm closing, and there stands one of the dogs we've done buried, done gone, done under the ground, and still there he stands. Yeah, right. She said, so don't ever think there's no such thing as a spirit or a ghost. And she said, when people tell you you're imagining, you're not. If you can describe that person, what that person looks like, and you describe that person after what he looks like after he's done buried, you know it's true. But you actually seen that person. Oh, yeah. And you know what he told me about? You know, this is Jesse. He said, you know, years ago, we buried him on the motorcycle lane. Oh, I went up here and we had him. I went to the okay, I'll take it down. Hi! And he said, he said, yes, he heard you. Oh, and he said, twitching all over. He said, well, Eddie, he said, when you have a dangerous bad neck like that, you're still in the midst of something, you're still in the midst of, you're gone, but somewhere in there, there's something, it's like a spirit, but a nerve, but it's still like you're laying at the wreck for your life. You're still laying there twitching, and you still think you're laying at the wreck, but you're actually dead. No, because you've had a tragic accident. You haven't made it nowhere yet. You haven't even made it to heaven. You're in a holder, so you're somewhere, but you're still in the midst. You're laying there coffin, and you're still fighting for your life. How is it that a man's fighting for his life has done been involved in twitching? Well, but do you know they say somehow or another how God's Spirit and how it works in that mind that he's laying there dead but still knows that somehow he still knows about the tragic wreck that happened to him. But he's somewhere else. But there's no feeling. But he knows somebody's trying to revive him, but he don't know he's actually in the coffin. Yeah, that's good. But it's simple. If you hit something and you're in a car, and you go in there and you fight for your life, and you didn't know you're going to die, and you sit there for a few minutes and I'm still alive, and then you see the ambulance come get you, and so you know you're automatically out. And all you do before you went out is fight for your life. Why did you get all this involved? And in your mind.
I'm waiting. Come on. 7 o'clock.
Your spirit is still looking down on your body fighting for your life. Now, because you're still alive, you're not this body.
Holy moly, finish out, man. It's a little bit fast and wide and sit down and like that. Something like that. Out like this. Yeah, let's go over here. Go over here. Come back down.
I said, oh Lord Jesus, there I am. Oh my God, am I gone?
Oh my goodness, oh!
I'm still fighting for my life, and I wasn't even in my body.
Alright.
I was scared.
Come on. Straight up front.
But still knowing that he got the fear.
Oh, yeah.
No. Now, it's wicked and it's weird why some of this stuff happens. Some of this stuff that happens, you don't want to know what might happen when we go. We may be very, very, I'm not surprised because I've done been there. And I know you ain't been there probably. But if you ever do, you don't want to go back there again. Hey. Unless it's your time to fully go and get on down the road. When we do not looking at your body and thinking, oh, it's over, and you're scared, oh, I want to go back home, and I can't get back in my body, and I can't go see my mother, I can't go see my brother. And you're going to take me on down, and you take me to heaven, and you're going to put my body in the holy ground, and I can't find my way out. That's scary. I don't please God, let me go back, and I got my brother, and I got my mother, and I got them all. And it's like, oh, I don't know. That's what I realize. So, everybody that does ever do different little things, and how they're going to go there is how they act again. Everybody's going to go out and get away. I'm going to go that awful way. So, I'll be thinking now. Lord, when you take me home, I don't want to go out in a traffic way. Lord, I want to go home when you say it's time to go home. In a peaceful manner. Not in a violent or dangerous way. Well, you have to see yourself and make happen with you got. You know? You think it's a tragedy or whatever, you're still not going to see no more when you get in heaven. So you're in that gate of heaven, you'll never see your body again. You'll see it. Only thing you're going to see is your new body. That's exactly what you're going to see. You know I got to see my new body. Oh, I already did. And you know I thought to myself, how could I actually got to see my new body? Do you know I was good as gold? And now all these little kids have been there and done that. Here we go. Yeah. Back to the game. And you know the Lord lets kids see something that others don't see.
Able to flex their muscles down low. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup. Come see a Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, Farmer is out there with Steve Blake, Lance Johnson, then it's Kyle Gasol, and it's Hill, and it's a pivot spot. Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition. Well, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow. Blake, this is to Johnson. Farmer, guarded by Jackson. Inside to Gasol. On by Allison. It's Jackson with the drive. That one goes. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter. How about the finger roll finish? Beautiful. The feed now to Blake. Wide open. It's hauled in by Collison. And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal. Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today. Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys, especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly. The offensive rebound, Hill. No good with the layup. A 19-foot shot. Takes a big height.
61 to the 5.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you. Clark, they've been looking at a center offensive. You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. All game long, guys, he's been getting it done. Really doing a nice job rebounding. I can agree with you. I mean, they've got a major advantage over guys dominating that stack. He dishes it to Farmer.
Boy, you can get down here right there.
Lakers rebound. There's another opportunity.
Give it 3 or 4 days
Going
later.
right for these guys. Here's Hill. And it's stolen by Lynn. Puts it up from 12. Bounces high off the rim. And
3-0. Woo!
30 points for Kevin Durant. What a top-notch game he's at. He's got them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them this. All by himself, it looks like. It's rebounded by Khabib. And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run. They just seem to keep coming up empty.
Take this,
And get a good shot.
66.
3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. The pass to Farmer.
66, 10-0.
The break. And they get it. It's rebounded by Khabib. Well, the edge they've had in that area on the glass has played a big role in this game. And they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage.
Oh, I got the ball.
And Jackson with the best.
He blocked that, dummy. Dumbo.
He's got his third basket of the night right there. Wait, gets to the shot. Johnson. And the Lakers with another miss.
Boom! I slammed them, get paid.
And I want you to don't give a word back.
I slammed dunk that fight. Slam dunk that one.
4-3 from the arm to start the second quarter.
Come on, we had a word back.
Through balls the triple. That one was way off. Ryan has blocked deep. And the Thunder another three.
7-6.
Getting out and
Look at this score. 76-0.
Transition game, really important for them. Well, the important thing is getting out on the fast break. All these buckets it creates, and they've made the most of their chances. The defense isn't able to get set, and you've got to run back to the rim. Here's Jackson. Durant, the pass to Khabib. Jackson gets it to go beyond the arc. Jackson's got 12 points now in the quarter. And he's shaking off a poor first-quarter shooting effort. He's starting to turn it on now, guys. Blake dishes to Hill. Doubled by Collison. Pass to Farmer. And here is Blake, averaging 9 points per contest. Stolen by Jackson. Khabib kicks to Durant. Gives him the lead pass. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to a three-point shot. And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers. This to Blake. Farmer. Here's Hill. Outside Durant. Nelson with it. Out-guarded by Blake. Here's Farmer. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. And Kevin, don't forget about his playmaking in that game as well. He was wonderful in terms of attacking the defense and figuring out when to shoot and when to find teammates. There's the triple, and a game has triple. Well, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter. Guys are looking for a way to score here. Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's Lamb. The shot. Making the corner. And 12 points for Lamb. There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
I'm outside.
Easy.
I'm outside. Okay.
Shut up. Boy, you shit. I'll do it. Bring it. Come here.
We're going to crop it in the floor.
I got it.
Well, you really noticed it at that end of the floor where they continue to get open looks and not reject. Offensive rebound. Here's Hill. Their offense stone cold. Another next player. Jackson passes to Cowles. It's the beat, guarded by Blake. And the shot is 15 points for them. Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line. Yeah, they are blasting them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc. Durant issues the layup. Here's Jackson outplaying Oklahoma City. He's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving. Jackson's gone 6 or 7 from the field here, getting just about every drop. Here's Farmar, averaging 10 points per contest. Nice hustle to get them a second look. Blake with it, guarded now by Durant. Scooped up. Hill. He's hit again. Misses the layup. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning the last game against the San Antonio Spurs. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Gasol. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jabik can't get it to go. Really by his shot selection right there, Clark. He really was. I mean, very low percentage shots.
Your family at home?
That's not my phone, so shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm brain dead. Oh, I'm with mine.
Dumbo.
There's your brother.
Shut up.
Your brother's that bad man.
Shut up.
Oh.
Here's Blake, defended by Land. Snatched up. Farmar, no good. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions here. And it's the Lakers' ball. Here's Gasol. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. This is the Cowles. Farmar takes it away. Blake kicks the Hill, and he cuts it back and pulls stride out of it.
Do you like golf?
Not really, like.
My uncle did. I'm ready to play golf. I never really liked golf. I never did that. Weird shit. Like knocking your ball around?
Hey, you know you're leaving cuss words on here I don't want. You're cussing on here where I don't want cuss words on this video.
What are you like?
Can't.
What are they like?
Slam. Well, it took a while, but somebody finally got a shot to go. I'm starting to get a little concerned for them. I mean, it hasn't been pretty to this point. Johnson, he's covered by Cowles. Farmar, no good. Oklahoma City shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Nice pass. That one was right on target. On the wing, Johnson. They get it again. Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball. Durant, the pass to Lamb. Bullen with the rebound. Johnson outside. Hill with it. Guarded now by Durant. Johnson right side. Fires from deep. A pitch-out. That's another look. Rebounded by Land. Land's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He's shooting more than willing to give him those shots now. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Durant with the steal. 3-on-3. That's to Jackson. The shot. It's rebounded by Farmar. On the wing, Johnson. Johnson. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Dude, you quit yelling on my camera.
You yelled in my ear.
I wasn't even close to your ear.
Something you people holler like that, it hurts my eardrum.
Yeah, but I wasn't even close to your ear. There's no way that it hurt your ear.
Yes. Yeah.
I went, ow! And it didn't hurt me.
I asked the doctor if that loud vibration don't hurt a man's eardrum. It's got an ear problem. See what it does to you.
Durant got 5 3-pointers and 8 tries, getting some great looks out there. And it's Johnson again missing. From deep. Can't get it to go.
I missed that.
Blake with it. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And now here's Durant. The best quick opportunity. It's rebounded by Farmer. Farmer's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He's down the one hand. 2 very easy points right there for sure. Yeah, he'll take those all day. Enzo putting that play in the first half. It's the Thunder delivering the blowout.
What?
Where's the ball?
I've seen that.
You ever seen that before?
Yeah?
When did you ever see it?
Long time, a while back.
You know anything about Wizard of Oz?
I don't know about that one.
That's old. Yeah, way before your time. That was back when I was a big kid. Oh yeah, that went all made different shows. Wizard of Oz, 1, 2, 3, and a bunch of others.
Hey, you know that's Lucy. What was the last name?
Oh,
not Lucy Cloud.
no, it's Lucy. I can't think of the last name. Many years ago.
I love Lucy in the show like that.
Yeah, I think that is. She used to make another movie, too.
She did God though, you know that, right?
Huh?
She died here just 4 years ago. In 2011.
Yeah, she was old. She wasn't young like that no more. Boy, that's good looking like that. But there she is. Morning, up.
It's in for the halftime show at Demon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half. And now, brought to you by Sprint. Welcome, everyone. A critical time in the NBA season. Right now, the race for position is on. Oklahoma City up on top against Los Angeles. One look at their field goal percentage says it all. They're scoring at will. Kevin Durant has not felt much resistance against the defense of the Lakers. He's absolutely exploded, racking up the points, and is putting out the effort defensively as well, making his presence felt on both ends of the floor. For the Lakers, though, not the same story. Recent games, they've been on a cold streak, and this one hasn't been any easier. Kobe, he's off to a rough start. Not a lot of production to show for his minutes. They'll need him to play a lot stronger in the second half. And back to Oklahoma City we go. The third quarter just about to start. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. Well, I guess the Lakers need to change their strategy against Kevin Durant. He got what?
Dude, you interrupted my video! My God!
Well, rebounds, there's some big-time point production as well. He's been tough on the inside and displayed great vision with his passing, too. Yeah, he's giving them a little bit of everything, guys. Right guard is Westbrook and Simple Ocean. Playing outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. And it's Perkins in at the 5. That's the earth for Scott Brooks getting go. Oh, here in the second half. Well, his shot's been pretty accurate, but he has not had his usual share of opportunities. Kobe attacking by a Simple Ocean. It's stolen by Ibaka. Has it to Durant. Deflects the pass.
Awkward.
Oh, there it goes. What's wrong with the pictures up?
Cephalosha kicks to Durant. Hits the three-point bomb. Durant.
Oh my God!
Set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Buckus got his seventh rebound here tonight.
Changing sides shouldn't seem to help them. They missed their first three shots in the first quarter. These guys are closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off. Here's Westbrook.
Oh, God.
Cephalosha kicks to Ibaka. And Gasol sends it back. Outside for Durant. To end the run. And down hard.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried the team to the win. Here's Nash. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. He kicks to Gasol. Come outside. There's the dish to Kaman. Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
14 points for Georgia Buckets.
Excellent ball movement there, guys. Yeah, I think that's what keeps this on, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. Defense hasn't been able to set up.
And it's Durant with the rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see how they keep it up.
Keeping up the pressure here, I like that. When you have a lead, don't let up.
Yeah, this game could be over soon if they keep pounding it the way they are. Offensive rebound. Rejected by Westbrook. Young's shot is up. Thunder have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And the Thunder another three.
They're killing them with that 3-point. They're in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Here's Ibaka. Sinks the triple.
Alright, is this? What is this? This. CAA. That's on the article on YouTube.
Oh my. Yep.
Yeah. What channel is this on?
She's not good.
This is the way I say that. The girl too, that is fine.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where they're out. I don't know. That was good to get.
30 to 44.
About me. Rich.
Count some dragons. Crap. I can quit.
No, I'm not eating like there's no brother like that. I got to do it. I got to do it. I got to do it. That's it. Good day, I'm not good. Oh. Hey, no, dude, you said that. No, dude, you said that.
Okay. still here. Huh?
A nice game from outside. Nash kicks to Young. Shot to stop the run. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Durant's got 38 points.
Everybody's falling now.
Told you. And Wednesday.
And this lead continues to increase. Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep.
It ain't snow, it's rain.
Yeah.
Rain. Not snow, rain.
Hey, whatever.
That's rain.
Up with a scoring pace like this, I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time. Here's Ibaka, and up under another three. The switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. Again, Young missing. Cephalosha dishes to Ibaka. And again, Oklahoma still on the triple.
32-6
from the three-point line this game. LA's gotten blank from three-point line so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It's stolen by Ibaka. For three, Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma. And guys, what do you think about the Hustle? Their high defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few plays over the course of the ball game. The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result. Beyond the arc. Yeah, yes, sir, that one dropped.
38,
got 13 points in the fourth. 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
You know what?
Hey, that's Cleveland Cavaliers. That's the Houston Cavaliers. Or I'll be gone. That's from LeBron James. Maybe 2 points behind. Come on, Cavaliers.
You gotta find what you need.
Hair, you mean? Remember, whoever wins. Yeah, I like Houston too.
They're both almost as high. 45 to 44 on one difference.
47 to 44. Because they made it. Keep it on there.
And Young, here we go. Out to net. He feeds it to Kobe. He dishes it to Kaman. Tries to snap the full streak and finish off.
The offensive rebound gave him another crack at it, and he cashed it.
He did it with strength in the putback, Jan Clark, with strength.
Look, gritty.
And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing. And stolen by Nash. He passes the team. Back to Nash. It's rebounded.
Huh?
Ain't nothing coming in on him.
By Oklahoma City. Durant with it. Picked up by Kobe. Cephalosha. Ibaka, the pass to Westbrook. Durant for three. Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his ninth assist in the game now. Back to Young. Here's the three. Again, Young missing. And here are the Thunder now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. For the three. Again, Young missing.
He's frigid from three. I don't know what's worse, that he can't hit anything from out there, or that he keeps
this team offensively here today. LA's Nash kicks to Young. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Can't get it to fall.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Cephalosha dishes to Westbrook. Durant, the pass to West. Drills. Three-pointer. 16 here in the second half.
So he's really turning a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost good news for them.
Keenan gets it over to Nash. The beat. Rejected by Ibaka. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Perkins. And the left off the glass.
For another fast break bucket. I mean, that's their not-so-secret weapon. And defensively, it's been a consistent thing here. They're a step slow every possession in transition. They've got to get back. Active hands on the steal, active feet.
That ain't it, guys. I don't want me. Make it wave, then. All right, come in.
It's all up, button. Divided by 19.
Oh, that damn dog gone.
Divided by 43. Divided by 22. Divided by 4. Divided by 22 divided by 43 divided by 19 divided by 21. Don't get this.
On the fast break.
Nice power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And here's Westbrook from the arc.
Getting out in transition, guys. They're coming fast and furious. They've got the deep gasping for breath here with 7 straight fast break points now.
And the second by the jump. Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that kind of power. Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right?
And Westbrook gets it to go.
Wow, fantastic performance from the Arc here in the second half.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. On its way from Young for 2, and that misses bad. Air ball from downtown. And it's Westbrook. And the assist from Cephalosha.
You know, the first thought from the defense there was to protect the rim, so that's why he was open for that transition 3.
Gasol kicks to Young. Again, Young missing.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
From outside the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
His three-point shot is so pure, just draining one after another.
Kobe with it. Westbrook picks him up. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Cephalosha's running. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 45 points.
These guys putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
And Durant comes to help. Nash gets to Gasol. And Durant sends it back. And he gets it back. And here's Perkins. James Westbrook. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Hear you call that?
Heck no.
That's shrimp. They took the shrimp off there, send them in that meat. We stain them and take them home and clean them and break them down and take the meat off there, send them there.
See back in my basketball game.
I'm listening.
The Cavaliers versus the Houston Rockets.
It's over.
No, it ain't. There's 4 quarters.
Well, if you're watching that, it's my business.
No, I'm playing this. I want to watch that.
Oh, you ain't gonna do two at once.
I can do 2 at once. Okay, I can do pause then.
No, I'm waiting on my $2 billion to come on the phone.
So what? Your $2 million? Huh?
I'm pregnant, I'm gonna get $2 million.
Yeah, right.
She's pregnant, I give her a big old yen.
Oklahoma City shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Johnson out there with Hill and Steve Hart. Then there's Robert Sacre, and it's Farmar, and it's the 1 spot. And here is Los Angeles now. To the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
7-12.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that.
And here are the Thunder now. Jackson dishes the vision.
You're in the back. How'd you in?
Alright. Yeah.
He's out anywhere.
It was working this morning.
That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 6 assists in the game.
I guess we're going to hit that end and see what. And you want to get big? I'm not working. You ain't want to know you might be big.
Oh,
Right.
I'm up in touch with
I'm working on this channel. Who's in now?
Call down. Fucking make it. What? Victor. Where?
What?
Where? I ain't. Trying to get right away.
You just don't quit it.
Oh, right.
That's mine. My little giddy. That's my bird. That's my giddy. That's my turkey. That's my bird. Get there. Get on and get there. Get my birthday back. You want my birthday? How you feel? I can do my birthday right here. What do you do my baby right here? We might eat it for a while. That's my. Yeah, that's my kid. Get it, but I don't want to do that while I get there. Get in my baby. But he don't buy him back. He don't want to buy him a baby. He don't want to buy him a baby right there. Come on!
Yeah.
You didn't hurt him.
No.
Yeah, you did. You are.
Well, what basketball game, kid?
Guess you said hi to you or not.
Who?
Anthony.
Anthony Muhammad. Anthony Richburg. Oh.
When we start talking about you figure out what they're doing over?
Yes, sir. Oh, man.
So they trying to beat him, and one day we're going to beat him up?
Yeah.
Farmer gets to Johnson.
Right, come.
Offensive rebound. Sacre misses from close range. He's the Fisher. And there's another one for the Thunder.
They've had the hotter hand in the first
Because of
all the shots they've been working for and getting.
Open shot. Johnson gets the front of the rim and out.
And little to no chance of that shot going in. Yeah, that was a tough one right there. Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. They get it back, and it's blocked by Taylor. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Jones, the best to Jackson.
Yeah. No, the other one.
Hey, wait a minute, they changed it. Come in. Now it's Sunday. Now it ain't the main digit. Oh, that's a different, that's all.
Told you. No! Watch the feet, nurse. But he said if Cowboys can get a 3-pointer, get past them. This is a good game here. We got cheese.
Jackson's got 21.
That's their third straight make-off and assist. Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Here's Farmar. Dishes it to Hill. Comes up empty down low. The Thunder have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 to start the quarter.
This is getting ridiculous. We can't possibly keep this run going much longer. I tell you what, Steve, it's already lasted longer than I thought possible.
And Jones over to help. There's the pass to Blake. Takes the 3. And Jones pulls it down.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure how he should try to might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Back to Johnson. All sorts of time. Moves back up. The shot no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Fisher. And Atlanta sitting with the LA's gone in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Farmar, guarded by Jackson. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And that's the assist by Derek Fisher. Jackson's got 10 points in the quarter.
So deflating for a team for coughing up the ball at one end and then it turns into immediate points at the other end. It's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal. Tough play underneath to give them another shot.
Farmar gets the Blake. But they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Thunder shooting has been wild, 76%.
I know,
Shot keeps
98% from the field. This
That's it, Bob. 45 seconds on the clock.
for them. Well, this is a really critical.
No, yeah.
They put a stop to this run.
I'll take it hard, cheese. Now, look. Like that regular salt cheese that I get up there.
It will.
Back to Johnson.
Yeah, I get up there, get up there, you know that.
Yeah.
And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Woo!
Individual defensive attention all game long, and I think it's really bothered him and thrown him off. Farmar gets the play. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Again, with
A good ball, 195 club. You see that? Early play that.
Yes, I dug that. What everybody
Right there.
was.
I bet it won't melt. You think it will?
It will. Right here. At 7:05 on the clock.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one. Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there. I understand that they're trying to be aggressive, but still, I mean, you can play fast, but still play efficiently, but they're not doing that right now. Here's Sacre, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Boyd dishes to Johnson.
What? Down one.
Down low, here's Farmar, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Jones, the pass to Collison, and Fisher kicks to Collison. Fisher dishes to Jones, and that comes out to Terry Jones. Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish. Blake, that's for 2. They grabbed their own miss. Sacre's shot is off. Jackson with it. The 3. Finish off.
212!
Well within his range.
212!
Good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there. Blake passes to Sacre. Johnson. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Well, it looks like it's in his head right now. His team's struggling as well. It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in the...
Come on, guys.
You turn it off?
Yesterday.
The groove, and that tray of his has just been dead. Farmar, no good. And Fisher kicks to Jackson. This is it to Collison.
Come here, boy.
Pass to Johnson.
Out good.
And Jen shot. Thunder with the rebound. Kicks it to Fisher. Can't get the heave to fall. Mark some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around. Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
It's all harder keys and ain't all keys like I've ever seen.
Looks like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open. Just couldn't take advantage. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be. Farmar dishes to Blake. Passes it to Farmar. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Hill. Can't connect from short range. The Thunder shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Look out, guys. I mean, I think there's a lot more where that came from. When he gets it going like this, it is not easy to slow him down. The open shot by Johnson. Here's Hill. Small for run. Thunder with the rebound. Allison's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
11 to 12. Woo!
And that assist gives him a triple-double. That's my kind of play. Versatile as baking soda. Multi-uses, multi-dimensional. He can do it all.
Farmer passes to Johnson. Again, the miss by Johnson.
He has not shot the ball well here, and I think it's time for him to start looking for his teammates.
By Jones.
Man, Kevin, he's really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like he just can't hit.
Here's Blake, defended by Jones. Rejected by Collison. That is a three. Jones, no luck. They're having trouble stopping this run.
Well, the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Kept alive. And another shot. Can't get the layup.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today. Glass, shooting, and behind. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with shooting front boards too often. That's an impressive number.
Scooped up. Goes up with it again. Here's Farmar. Taken away.
Hey, look.
For three.
Look what happened.
And that one's good from Fisher. Fisher's got
It's been a different guy in the second half, guys. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Blake, that's for two. Offensive rebound. Here's Hill. Goes up again. It's hauled in by Collison.
Kevin, not a single point in this quarter for him. No signs of letting up here.
Jackson's got 5 3-pointers and 7 attempts. Extremely accurate tonight. Farmar, no good. Oklahoma City shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Now Blake. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Thabit. Now here's Collison, the fast break opportunity. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. There's 42 seconds left. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Moving it up. And that one's
well, this is going to seal the deal. It really exploded here to the finish line.
That'll nail big time.
So once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
But they recover.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
Here's Sacre. They can't stop the run with that one. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Chuck.
Oh, how about that?
Done right by the 14.
Wow.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up, it stays up.
Smooth
and graceful.
Just right by the 14.
So no problem. The city as they get the win. Sunday Park, everything goes right for the game. They just had one of those games.
Great all-around basketball game here.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. We make it cool to be fun. 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 My grandmama told Hollywood never took a 7-9 to float. Pocket green, pocket green, going wild to float. We make it cool to be fun. 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 My grandmama told Hollywood never took a 7-9 to float.
Oh, God, you win! 105-14! Gonna win! Oh, God.
Living with self-confidence. They got paid by love and hate. Energy from turning face. Won't you open up your eyes? You can see the paradise. Oh, I want God to get to my heart. Want this to be alive. I'll take my paradise further. Yeah, I make my paradise further. Oh, I make my paradise further. I'll take my paradise further. I'll make my paradise further.
Nice.
Oh, Daddy, by the way.
Move. God, see y'all later. Next video, any video night.